Good evening. A city bus was hit by gunfire overnight in the 16th shooting to befall Hamilton this year. Police say the bus was passing through an area on the Stoney Creek mountain when shots broke out. Eric Viano joins us live with more tonight. Eric.
Yeah, Matt, there was no one on the bus at the time of the shooting except for the bus driver, but thankfully they were not injured. Now, the union that represents bus drivers in the city says it could have ended up very differently, so they're now calling for more protection for drivers.
When I started here, you'd hear of somebody with a BB gun shooting a window on a bus, but open gunfire, whoever fired these just had total disregard for human life.
Just after 1 this morning, Hamilton police say an HSR bus was struck by gunfire at the intersection of Mudge Street West and Upper Centennial Parkway.
Once he was stopped at the red light, the driver of the bus was looking to turn northbound onto Upper Centennial. That's when the driver of the bus heard several loud bangs, similar to gunfire. The driver pulled over and observed several holes within the bus caused by gunshots.
These are photos sent to CHCH by a viewer showing what appears to be a bullet hole in the window of the bus and a bullet lodged into the body. However, these are unconfirmed by police. Police say at this time there is no indication the bus was intentionally targeted, and there are no suspect or vehicle descriptions right now.
Thankfully, the driver was the only person on the bus and no injuries have been reported.
The president of the union that represents bus operators in the city says that they're on the front lines every day and sometimes come across dangerous situations. But he says this incident is especially angering and concerning because his colleague was faced with a potentially life-threatening situation.
This tragedy could have been much worse. Obviously, the driver is very impacted to have been exposed and come that close to being shot. We can't minimize this. If there had been any passengers on that bus, they likely would have been hit. That bus was riddled with gunfire.
The union president is calling on city officials and the police to do their part in cracking down on gun crime in the city, and he is asking that drivers get better protection.
We've been arguing for better protections on the bus as far as the driver's shields. What we have right now is simply a spit guard, and it's not good enough.
Meanwhile, the counselor for the area where the shooting happened, Brad Clark, says it's up to the higher levels of government to address violent crime.
There have been far too many incidents where people have been firing guns and get arrested and then they get released within hours. It's incredibly frustrating, and I think the police, the city, and the senior levels of government really need to sit down and talk how we're going to fix this.
Now, police continue to investigate this shooting and are asking anyone in the area with surveillance footage to check for suspicious activity at around 1 o'clock this morning.